Oh, it's not gonna let me do the music. Dang, that's crazy work. Well, it is what it is, man. I'm just hopping on here, yo. I know it's been a little while since I dropped some content or hopped on live. Um, just checking in, man. Uh, yeah, I got some stuff coming. Obviously, just been focusing on work, um, dialing in on this cut. You know what I'm saying? But taking my time with it and not being super duper like anxious to do it. Just letting it happen, organically. Uh, get my coffee in. I'm about to go train. I'm about to go train. Switched up my workout split, so I'm not. I ain't even got my darn tripod, man. Typically, normally I'd have my tripod, and I'd have that set up. But I've been so busy, man. I ain't even had time to even do any of that. You know what I mean? But it's all good. Um, but I switched my workout split. Just to anybody who cares. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who cares. But I'm doing full body. But the way that I do it, so I'm doing a full body workout split, but I'm having more emphasis on upper body on some days and then more emphasis on lower body. So essentially, it's kind of like a full body upper and lower body split, but can't really call it upper and lower body split because I'm still hitting my full body. So like today is gonna be more of a lower body focus, but all my muscles are still getting hit. And I suggest this type of workout program for somebody who's intermediate, or shoot, even beginner. Um, the difference though, if you're a beginner, you don't have to do, 4 or 5 days of this. You know what I'm saying? You can get away with doing 3 days of this. I mean, so I'm doing 4 to 5 days a week. Now, one of the main factors as to why I'm doing this is because the work that I'm doing right now is physically demanding. So with that being said, like, no cap. First week of me doing this, I lost like 8 pounds and it scared me. You know what I mean? It scared me for real. I'm like, whoa, this is crazy work. You know what I'm saying? Literally. Um, and so you gotta be real careful with that. You gotta be real careful with rapid weight loss or just rapid weight loss. I mean, if you're morbidly obese, it's not really that big of a deal. If you have a higher body fat percentage, it's really not that big of a deal. But still, you just gotta be careful. And me, I'm a bodybuilder, so I don't give a damn. I don't care how much body fat I got. I want to be meticulous and I want to pay attention to what's happening to my body, regardless of what. But yeah, that 8 to 9 pounds was crazy. It just was falling off. So with that being said, I switched to a full body workout split, 4 to 5 days, simply because I want to make sure I'm getting that stimulus, with more frequency, consistently, to retain muscle. Being especially me being more advanced, I gotta be smart. I gotta play it smart. So with that being said, yeah, the weight, the fat and the weight was just coming off too fast. You know what I mean? And most people, they're like, yo, that's what's up, man. That's good. But when you're a bodybuilder, you gotta be careful with stuff like that. Excuse me. You gotta be real careful with that. So yeah, that's pretty much where I stand now, y'all. But content is coming soon. Really just focusing on what I got to do, handling business, making sure everything is in line. Uh, yeah, man. Doing what I got to do, doing what I should have been did, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Um, but that's where I stand. I really just wanted to update y'all on where I stand right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, technically, I'm doing a cut now. I really don't have no other choice, but I'm taking my time with the cut, so it's not like super fast. Yo, what the heck is that on my shirt, bro? Drop something on my shirt. But the gym content is coming, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Me being in the gym, working out live, so y'all can get an update on my physique and stuff like that. All of that is coming. Now it's gonna be on point. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not things are more aligned for me right now, so I'm not gonna be in like frantic mode, survival mode as much. My content is gonna be a lot more meticulous, more relaxed, less rushed. You know what I'm saying? And even lives and stuff like that, like workouts and lives and all that, it's gonna be lit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So just stay tuned and stay tapped in. But yeah, the work that I do, man, I'm burning calories. I'm on the move, which is a good thing. It's a great thing. Like my cardiovascular system is improving. I'm literally getting more in shape. And it's translating in the gym. Like I said, I lost the first 2 weeks. I lost a lot. I was losing a lot of weight, and it was scaring me. And even when I was looking in the mirror, I'm like, hold on, nah, I gotta combat this. So I started eating a little more, and obviously I had to crank up my volume back up, because when you work a physically demanding job, you got to get used to that. You know what I'm saying? My body had to get used to the work that I'm doing, which is physically demanding, but mostly I'm on the move. I'm stepping a lot. I'm getting these steps in. I'm boom, boom, booming. And I'm a hustler, so when I work and when I do something, man, I'm all about grind mode. So I was running. I was killing it. But now I'm getting so efficient with the work that I'm doing. I don't have to run, and still I'm still killing it. You know what I mean? So it's the learning curve. You know what I'm saying? So I had to do what I had to do. But I'm back in the groove, and I think this full body workout split will be great for me, because this will keep that stimulus on my muscles to retain them, and then I'll be doing this frequently, 4 to 5 days a week, and with a upper day focus on one day, lower day focus on another day, upper day focus, lower day focus on another day. That should keep, that should be good enough volume for my lower body and my upper body. And I'm hitting my traps, I'm hitting my delts, everything's getting hit each workout. So can't really go wrong with that. And I think that's super smart during this time right now, the season that I'm in. So the cut, I'm not gonna go super aggressive with it. I was at first. It was super aggressive and it was scary. So I was like, nah. I started looking at my physique, and I'm like, hold up, hell nah, Playboy. Like, nah, this ain't it. This ain't it. I'm trying to be. I want to look like Black Baki, and I was kind of looking like Will Smith and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, I can't go, can't go out like that. So with that being said, with adjustments and things like that, I noticed huge differences and changes. And at the end of the day, man, that's really all it is, guys, with improvement with your physique, or if you want to get results, it's all about adjustments, man, adjusting. If you're in one place and you want to get to a better place, if you've been trying to get to that better place with your physique and you're like, dang, I'm not getting there, got to make adjustments, that's all. You know, that's life, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter if it's, it's life, it don't matter what you're doing. You're not getting the results you want. It could be work, it could be finances, it could be relationships, it could be whatever. You need to adjust some stuff. You know what I mean? You need to make some adjustments. And man, I'm gonna share this with y'all, right? And one day I'm gonna do a TED Talk. I'm gonna do a TED Talk one day, right? And the basis of my TED Talk is gonna be why, no matter what it is that you want to do and whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish and do, every aspect, it's all the same bottom line. It's all the same bottom line, man. And I was able to learn this by focusing on bodybuilding and fitness and training for the last, 2014, 2013, 14, last 11 years. And granted, I should have been focusing on the other aspects of my life more, but it is what it is, man. Can't change the past. But I still got a powerful gem out of it. And the powerful gem that I got out of it is everything that you need to follow and focus on concerning bodybuilding, improving your physique, fitness, all aspects of fitness and improvement. The same principles that you have to apply to see results in that is the same principles that you will apply to all these other aspects of life, finances, relationships, all that. And I'm just super excited to apply that. It's like, yeah, you know, all these years I've really lacked in these other key areas of life, but it ain't over. You know what I mean? It ain't over. So, and I got this powerful gym. Now I could translate it into all the other aspects of my life as well. And me focusing on bodybuilding, or rather fitness, for the last 12 years, 11, 12 years of my life, I still was able to gain and benefit from it. And like I said, that's going to be the basis of my TED Talk. And it's going to be how, what I learned from that and becoming like mastering this shit for real is the same things that you approach the bodybuilding and fitness with to really grow and get results. It's the same concept with everything else. Fitness, you know, I mean, money, finances, relationships, you know, career, work, whatever it is. It's the same concept. So just wanted to share that with y'all, man. And I'm excited to push for that. But it is what it is, y'all. I got to go in here and get this workout in, but I just wanted to give y'all an update because I know I ain't been posting and stuff like that, and I ain't been doing my shorts and my content and stuff like that because I've been so locked in what I got going on, which is a good thing because now when I come back and I'm doing what I got to do, it's going to be way more, the right amount of energy is going to be in it that's necessary. You know what I'm saying? And it'll be more of an aspect of consistency because my approach is just better now. I'll just say that. So y'all stay tapped in and locked in, man. I mean, whoever still watch me, and you've been watching me ever since I started, y'all know how this go. Sometimes I do kind of be MIA for a little while, but I'll tell y'all this is a difference this time with me being MIA, because this time with me being MIA, I'm not on the hamster wheel no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on the hamster wheel no more. This time with me being MIA, now I'm in a laboratory. You know what I mean? I'm in a laboratory. And instead of me being a damn guinea pig or the hamster on a hamster wheel, excuse me, y'all. Instead of me being a damn hamster on the hamster wheel, I'm actually the scientist observing a hamster on a hamster wheel now. So, if you know, you know. If you don't, just stay tapped in. You'll figure it out. But I'm about to go get this workout in. And like I said, any of y'all that like my workout content and stuff like that, stay tapped in because I'm going to start back doing lives again. And start recording these workouts, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all though, man. I got scared, man. I'm not gonna lie. Those first 2 weeks of me doing this new job, I was thinking like, yo, this about to mess up my whole bodybuilding thing. Like this ain't. I don't even know if I can even do this. But that's when, you know, can't jump to conclusions and be impulsive. You got to really just sit and reflect for a minute and try to figure out a solution. And that's what I did. And I started to realize that this is actually advantageous. It's actually good for what I'm doing. It's actually good for my bodybuilding. Because now I'm getting conditioned, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting conditioned. And then it's good for my health. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's nothing for me now, like to do anything. I'm going up and down steps like it ain't nothing. Like I'm out there. You would have thought I was doing parkour. What is it, parquet? What they call that shit? You would thought I was out there doing. You would thought I was out there doing parquet out there, man, hitting cartwheels and flips and shit and jumping over ledges and shit. So my fitness is getting crazy. Like, this lady came up to me. She was like, "Man, you be moving to be such a big guy. You really move." I was like, "Yeah, I live this life. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this shit for years." Like, "Yeah, you right." You right, Miss Lady. Yeah, I'm out here. Ask about me. One lady came up to me. She was like, "You move so. I seen you the other day, and you were just moving so fast." She's like, "Wow, how do you do that?" I'm like, "Yo, it is what it is. And when I rock, I rock." You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. That's just the type of person I am, man. If I'm gonna do something, especially now, man, especially now that I'm free from a lot of barriers that I was setting for myself. You know what I'm saying? When I put my mind to something, or when I'm doing something, I do that shit. I do it. It ain't no just nah. If somebody put me in position to do something, I'm gonna do it, and they're gonna be like, "Damn, that dude doing it." It don't really matter what it is. As long as you give me the information, the gems, the cheat codes, it's just like I said, it's just like bodybuilding. All of this stuff is just like bodybuilding and fitness and getting results. You give me the gems, you give me the cheat codes, you show me, give me the tips, show me what I need to do, you critique me, you help me out, show me where I'm going wrong. I'm gonna get all that information, I'm gonna use it, and I'm gonna kill it. That's just the type of person I am. You know what I mean? That's just the type of person I am, and I encourage people to be that way because I'm seeing now with that mindset, it really ain't nothing you can't do. Some things may take longer, but it really ain't nothing you can't do. You put your mind to it. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't nothing you can't do. It may take you longer to do certain things because some things just take longer, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? So I digress. I'm about to hop off here, man. Yo, y'all hear my voice? I've been singing, man. I've been doing some singing. I've been working on my vocals and stuff, man. I ain't trying to pursue it or nothing as like a career or nothing, but I enjoy singing and music and stuff, and I've been singing. I've been doing a lot of singing, getting singing coaching and stuff like that. And I'm hoarse because I've been singing a lot. So that's why I'm hoarse. To anybody who will care or want to know. But all right, y'all. Let me hop in here. Speaking of work too, I'm going so hard with it and killing it that I got off early today, man. I was done with my job at 2:45. You know what I'm saying? I looked at the clock. I was like, yo, I'm tapped in. I'm like, yo, I'm tapped in. Like, damn. I used to work in this field years ago, and I wasn't moving like that. And that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? You start realizing the things that hold you back and stop you from being your best self. You change those things, you start to see improvements. You start to see things and capabilities that you got that maybe you forgot you had or ain't even know you had. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm 37. I'll be 38 on the 30th. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be 38 years old, especially if a little older. I know I look young. I know I look like I'm in my late 20s, but I'm look, I've gassed myself up. But I'm 30. I'll be 38 on the 30th of December. So, once you start making changes, man, and you start turning away from things that's holding you back, you start to see improvements that you probably ain't never even seen before. You're like, damn, this is crazy. You know what I mean? But anyway, y'all, I'm out. Look, y'all can see the lean gains through the shirt. It's a big shirt too. This is a 4X. I like to wear oversized shirts when I work out. I like the look. Sometimes I wear a tighter shirt, man. I think that's some glutamine right there, bro. I drop them up. Glutamine. If you use an L-glutamine, and I don't give a damn. you could be super careful and you could be super intricate with how careful you are. You gonna get that glutamine on something. I don't care, bro. I don't know if it's the texture. I don't know what it is about L-glutamine, man, but that shit, it go with the wind, bro. When you open the cap, it's already like coming out like it's hard to avoid getting it on something. You know what I mean? Unless I'm still trying to still figuring that out. I mean, oh yeah, if you use a scooper, but I don't really like to use the little scooper because I feel like unless you keep the scooper clean or avoid putting it in certain areas, that could put bacteria in your supplement container. And then think about it, you closing that container tight, trapping it, keeping air from getting in. Bacteria, thrive in areas like that with less, oxygen and air rather. So I really don't be using the scooper for real. I'll weigh my stuff out on the scale. Like say if I want to do glutamine, I'm doing 10 grams. I just weigh it out and then kind of get the look for what 10 grams is and kind of just remember and add it, to what I'm doing. But I don't know what it is about that glutamine, man, but that glutamine is crazy. That shit, as soon as you open the thing, it's already like shit coming out like smoke or something, like for real. All right, y'all. Enough talking, man. I'm about to go get this training in, man. I'll catch y'all on the flip, man. Salute. I don't know if I'm gonna keep, I do this a lot, but I don't know if I want to do this no more because I heard this ain't even this. I mean, they claim, I believe sign language. This means love, right? That's why I do it. That's why I've always done it. But then you think about, boom, like the devil horns. But I always thought that when you do that and you bring the thumb here, that's the devil horns. You know what I mean? When your thumb is out here, I don't know. I know why I do it. You know what I mean? Love. Anyway, I catch